Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we're going around Home Bargains today. They've got Halloween stuff, autumn, Christmas, summer stuff, so we'll have a look around all of it. Starting off with the front of the store, they're still focusing on the garden there. The star buys focusing on the back to school still with the stationery. I do love this time of year for all the stationery the shops have out. They've got a teacher planner. I thought this was handy if you teach the little ones. It's all split up into different sections, as you can see. I'll be honest, I was looking in the beauty aisle, like the soaps and the shampoos, for some autumn scents that I can change up the house with, but they didn't have any. This very much looks like Olaplex, but it's only £2.49. If you tried it out, do let me know, because apparently it's good for frizzy hair, which I have. They've got lots of gift sets out, so if you are starting the Christmas shopping early, then Home Bargains does have you covered. I know it's a little bit early to be talking about Christmas, but since having kids, I do have to admit, I do like to start earlier because we just have so many to buy for. They've got bath fizzers, lots of just like lovely bits for kids. If you like to do like like a Christmas Eve box or a box for Halloween, just some little bits to put in it. Yeah, these would be good for a Halloween box. Just something simple and cheap but fun to get them into the spirit this time of year. All that, by the way, was a sponge washer for your makeup sponges. They've got new tans in, which I believe are by Revolution. Not tried them before, but very intrigued. Lots of lovely hair clips. As always, for the little girls, I have to admit, I always look in this section because my daughter has hair like me. It just does not want to stay on her head. It just wants to go out in all directions. Had to have a look at the pyjamas while we're in Home Bargains. I'm hoping they bring out some really lovely autumny winter ones when when the weather gets a little bit cooler now. It's been hot this past week. They've still got suitcases out, not in every store because I've got two near me. This one does have them, so if you're going on like a late trip because the schools are going back and holidays are a bit cheaper, you need some cheap luggage, Home Bargains is a good place. We got a cream hard one from there, lasted really well when we went to Portugal. Some new scents by Fabulosa. They look a little bit more grown up. I got the pink one and it's very nice for 99p. Can't go wrong with them really. I do like the Fabulosa sprays. They probably are my favourite compared to say like Zaflora or any of the other brands that I've tried. They've got winter scents coming through in the own brand Home Bargains candles and wax melts. Also got some Christmas looking ones as well. Oh, I love these where it's got like the gel around and they put decorations in. These are great if you want to give a little gift at the start of December. And look, they do have a little bit of pumpkin. Is that pumpkin chai? Is it? Yeah, not smelled that though. I didn't smell it, so I don't know how nice that is. These are a bit more modern candles, I suppose. And I just like the look of these ones for £3.99. I thought they were good because you get quite a bit of candle there. All LED candles if you have kids like me, that's really good. I just cannot use candles downstairs when the girls aren't in bed. I noticed they had those brushes in that Mrs. Hinch uses. They're only £5.99. Some of the electricals, some nice headphones and things for the kids. Again, stocking fillers, and I got my daughter the princess ones from here, the ones with Cinderella on, and to be honest they are really good and the volume on them isn't as high as say adult ones, so I think they do that on purpose to protect their ears, which is really good. Lots of baskets because I do like looking at baskets. I feel like you can never have enough storage. I noticed they also had some wireless hoovers in, and I believe they were only like £50 or £60, they were very cheap. Some summer blankets. I really like the red and white checked one. Some little tents for out in the garden if you're doing a little bit of a movie night. And then the spooky scratch art. Again, I thought that would be good if you are doing a little bit of like a seasonal basket. Now I do have to have a look at all the arts and crafts bits. I used to do scrapbooking, however I'm not so great at getting onto it now, just time is so little, but I have printed some pictures off of our recent holiday and I do want to scrapbook them, so I was having a nosy. And of course I was having a nosy at the stationery, because they always bring the nice stuff out at this time of year. I can't believe there's already 2024 planners out. I mean, I know we've still got the last part of this year, but I feel like 2023 has gone very quickly. Now I really like the lunch boxes and the bags that they had for the children. They very much remind me of the Smiggle ones, which are a lot more expensive. I love the unicorn one, but I think that's because I know my daughter loves unicorns. But they've got branded stuff, they've got Elsa, Marvel, so boys and girls are covered. They've also got other basics in for school, and I feel like pumps, headbands, bobbles, they're the sorts of things that are very easily lost, particularly if you've got kids at primary school. And then I always have to have a look at the party section, because I do feel like Home Bargains, out of all of the bargain shops, certainly in my area, have the best party stuff. And I really wish they had that glow wand in for when I did my daughter's unicorn party back in August, because she would have absolutely loved that. They also had lots of lovely gift bags in. What I like is they have a good range for kids, women and men. Lots of lovely wrapping paper. I really like the ones with the giraffes, well, all the animals on. Again, perfect just to keep under the bed if you've got lots of kids' parties. Look at the dinosaur theme, that would be so good for a little boy. Mind you saying that, I shouldn't say that, because my youngest, she's 18 months and she absolutely loves dinosaurs at the minute. I think it's because of George on Peppa Pig. Now, I use these balloons at my daughter's party and they've got unicorns on them, so they just add a little something extra if you are doing a themed party. Of course, they've got more grown-up stuff, and look at this flower curtain, that would be great for like a picture wall. And then they did still have their summer stuff in, so if you are going, like I said, on a late holiday and you need some bits, Home Bargains still has them in at the moment. Now moving on to Halloween, so that was the display that they had at the front, and you know what, something like that wouldn't be too expensive to recreate out of the front of your house if you want to go for it this year. And I think I might have to, because my eldest absolutely loves Halloween. It is one of her favourite celebrations, would you call it that? Season celebrations, yeah, she loves it. They had lots of lovely costumes in for the kids as well. I absolutely adore those pumpkin ones, but I don't think my youngest is gonna choose that one, and she's 18 months old, but she knows what she wants. If she's not wearing Peppa Pig, she's not happy. But luckily they do have some Peppa dresses here. They have lots of sweets and chocolate for the trick-or-treaters. I've seen loads of people last year, well, near me anyway, instead of for people to keep knocking on the door, they just put like a bowl of treats out, which I'm thinking of doing this year, because the dog really doesn't like it when people keep knocking on the door, so I feel like it will just help with her stress a little bit. They have these big trick and treat bags, $3.99. They even have lovely gift bags actually, like the Mickey Mouse ones. They've got the glass pumpkins back in, they're only $4.99. They do look really nice filled up, don't they? And I think you can make them look really pretty, say with something like orange lint or something like that. If you wanted to make your kids' room a little bit more Halloween themed, you could definitely just chuck a blanket over the bed. Thought these were nice, particularly if you're making an autumn sort of like hot chocolate coffee station corner. We have the pumpkin carving kits to make life a little bit easier. Balloons, activity packs, stickers. I mean, they've literally got everything. And I have to admit, the Halloween decorations weren't expensive at all. Lovely table covers if you are having a bit of a Halloween party. I mean, I thought this wreath was really good for £2.99. I don't know about the bauble wreaths because they kind of remind me of Christmas. I know they're Halloween colours, but yeah, not sure about those ones. But as you can see, lots of things to dress up in. They've got the makeup, the wigs, headbands, they've got the lot. Oh, I used to have one of those broomsticks when I was little. I was always a witch. Literally since I was 4 till like I stopped dressing up in my teenage years. And I always had one of those like wicker brooms. But they've got some really scary outfits, especially the clown ones. Look, pepper dress. So I think my youngest is probably going to pick that. But I do love the pumpkin ones because I feel like when you see little kids in them, they just look so sweet. Now they had this skeleton. He was only £15, but look how cool he is if you want him outside the front of your house. Now if I had a garage space or a bigger shed, maybe, but I just do not have the space for the decorations, so I'm gonna have to really pick and choose what I want this year. Moving on down to the Christmas aisle, and I'll be honest with you, my Home Bargains has had a Christmas aisle since August, so I do feel like it's a little bit early, but I'm gonna go down anyway and show you what's there, because some of the good stuff does sell out early. I love these pyjamas. Look how they're finished off on the hem, aren't they pretty, with like the feathery effect. And I know there was a phase of dressing up like the family in all the same pyjamas, and Home Bargains did have some sets in, and I know everywhere was selling out. Was it last year or the year before? So yeah, if you want to get matching sets, Home Bargains has them at the moment. I love the Christmas sets because we go from house to house on Christmas Day, and to be honest, I feel like Santa when we're carrying the sacks in. So yeah, and also it just makes the presents really easy to carry. We reuse them every year and they're very durable, so probably better than taking in big gift bags, and they take up less room as well because you can fold them up. But they do have lovely gift bags as well if you are doing smaller gifts. Look, Mickey Mouse, £1.50. I do love all the white and gold and silver. I don't know what colour I'm going to go for this year. I mean, the tree is very traditional, like wood, to be fair, a little bit like this Christmas Eve box. It's like wooden, reds, greens, and I don't know if you can really beat that colour theme for Christmas. And I have to admit, I'm one of those people, I cannot redecorate the tree with new stuff every year. There's just so many memories in the decorations. Like if I bought them with our husband because it was the first year that we moved out, or my daughters picked them. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have the same decorations forever. Even our Christmas tree is the one that I had when I was growing up, so I never want to change it. And don't get me wrong, you can get so much better trees now that look so much more realistic, but I just love it because of the memories. And then moving on into some more of their decorations. So they've got Santas. I'll tell you what I do need to do actually. I need to up the outdoor Christmas game. So this section is for me. Oh, look at this window projector for £30. Oh, and it does Halloween as well, look. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like my husband going up the ladder and putting lights up. Like, I don't like heights. I don't even really like him going in the attic. So I don't want anything too high up, but something easy that just makes the house look really Christmassy. Really like that tree arch because you could definitely fill it with decorations and lights and make it look really full. Something like you'd see off Home Alone. I feel like that's always the goal, isn't it, really? That's what you have to like aspire towards, like the Home Alone house at Christmas. This was a really lovely section though. Champagne colours, which I would say is the bulk of our tree decor is champagne, and then accents of reds, greens, golds. Love these. Oh, and that unicorn, look how it's finished off. And they're not expensive either, and you can get similar things at the range as well. Oh, and I am partial to a feathered decoration. I don't know why, but I have been. I feel like it does make it look a little bit snowy on your tree, particularly if you get white ones. Oh, I love these little boots. I don't know why, they just reminded me of my daughter's little feet when she was a baby. And then I do like those Christmas trees at 69p. I feel like they look very classy. Adding flowers to a tree is always nice. I feel like it gives it that garden centre feel. Do you know what I mean? They're very good, aren't they, the garden centres, of putting flowers and just all sorts of things actually in the tree. But I think if I did it at home, it'd look a little bit random. But flowers do look good, to be fair. Right, moving on to some home stuff now. They had these new dishes in, and I did like them. They were very kind of like organic, very natural colours. Still got some picnicky garden stuff in. Do you know what I would love to see? If they would do like a proper garden sale. But I feel like they just keep it, don't they, now, until the following year. Really like the shape of those round vases. I feel like that would look nice on a landing or in a hallway. They've got these really cute pumpkin cookie jars, but that was about the only autumnal decor that they had in mind so far. I will go back into the store and do another one when they've got more stuff out and more Christmas as well. I always like having a look at the furniture. I feel like the drawers and things, they always come in handy. Particularly if we've got kids, I just feel like you never have enough storage room. Love the lilac on these flowers, gorgeous colour. And these rugs look really good quality. Some of the nicest I've seen actually, especially for £9.99, and of course people throwing them over the sofa, over office chairs, and I feel like they look really cosy at this time of year. I can't help myself, I do love looking at baskets and artificial plants. I really like the look of these rustic ones. I've got some of those in the bathroom. We've got some cube shelving, but I put those sorts of baskets in it, and I just feel like it makes it feel cozier than having something that fits perfectly into the shelf. I've got one of those wooden shoe racks, by the way, and it's from B&M Bargains because I've got a small porch. Oh my god, it's such a lifesaver. It can hold so many shoes. The camera not wanting to focus, but they have these stores for £17.99. Just some plain cushions, but sometimes plain is good and can look very classy, particularly if you've got lots of plain and then you have like one eye-catching cushion. Have these really gorgeous throws in. I'm not sure, they can't be £4.99 surely, that seems too cheap. But yeah, they're bringing the cozy stuff out, £9.99 for a really thick blanket. Air fryers in. I've still not committed to an air fryer. For me, it's just the amount of room that they take up. Are they worth it? Please do let me know if you've got one and you wouldn't look back, especially if you've got like a family of at least 4, because I always feel like great if it's for 1 or 2 people, but I'm not so sure how they are when you've got like a lot of people to cook for. They've got this one that's slightly cheaper at £34.99. And then yeah, I can't help looking at the Tupperware. I mean, my husband would absolutely kill me if I buy any more, but it's just so handy to have in. And I'm getting into the habit now of, like, if I'm doing something like a stew or a chilli, I'll overcook so that we have sort of healthier meals in the freezer, because I feel like ready meals have got really expensive lately and I begrudge paying for them. Very jazzy cups for £4.99, but hold a lot of water, so I like these. Are these for champagne at Christmas time? I'm personally not a champagne drinker at Christmas, but I do like a Bucks Fizz. That's probably my go-to drink at Christmas. They got the pumpkin mugs back in this year. It's nice to see that they had white and orange. I feel like mine only had orange last year, but only £2.50. Moving into some more kitchen stuff, I thought these mugs were cute. We have a little squirrel actually in the back garden, and we've left him some nuts out, but we had to do it in a place where the dog wouldn't find him, because she does not like the squirrel, and she'll literally sit at the window until he's out of the garden. I'm not showing lots of bathroom stuff, but I did just have to show you these bath mats because I really love the cream and the black together. I like the fact that it's not white and stark with the black. I feel like it's a little bit more, I don't know, I feel like it looks a little bit more expensive. And you know me, I do love a polka dot. They have also got the hot chocolate stations in, if you are starting to create those already. I did get a couple of these for Christmas, and I just love all the different flavours of hot chocolate. Really appreciate it when somebody gets me one of those. Like this Galaxy movie night as well, $4.99. They've got the pumpkin spice flavoured syrup in Home Bargains. I don't think I've actually tried pumpkin, you know, pumpkin spice, but I don't really like cinnamon, so I'm not sure I would like it, to be honest. I'll probably have to go for this one, the vanilla. I do like vanilla. Have you guys got a Tim Hortons near you? If so, I would recommend the French vanilla latte. Oh my god, it's so good. Anyway, they've got a caterpillar cake, which is rivaling M&S. Not sure how they can get away with that, because I swear Aldi had a lawsuit with M&S over that. And then I didn't realise they did cakes either. So yeah, just showing you those. And then they had these randomly in the food section bit, like a noodle calendar for those who don't like sweet stuff. But that was it. It was a bit random today, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.